All right, there we go. We're on. So, hello everyone. Decided to do some elevator part wiring today. Figured I'd just hang out with you guys while we do it. So, not really sure how many of these parts we're gonna do, but at least get maybe one or two done. That's the goal. Yeah, people are gonna start coming on. I notified the Discord and everything. So, we've got kind of a mess here right now with crap everywhere. So, before we really get started, just want to tidy this mess up a bit. Oh. But yeah, oh, that went all the way down there. But yeah, we're going. Yeah, this was from yesterday's project or whatever my last project was. I've been working on some stuff, but yeah. So like I said, today we will probably be working on those buttons because I mean, really, from the last stuff Andrew gave me to work on, we have these four and that ThyssenKrupp button down there on the floor. That's it. So he's coming out here in about a month. So I want to get everything ready to go for him before he brings me more stuff to work on. So, but yeah, I need to clean up this mess first before we can start making any videos. Yeah, it's less than a month at this point, so need to get all of the elevator parts done before he comes out. So, yeah, I've got just crap everywhere. This marker sucks, so I probably will get rid of this. Actually, it works. I guess I'll hang on to it for now. Because last time I tried to use it, it didn't work at all, so. But yeah, hope everyone's having a great Monday. Mondays are personally not my favorite day of the week, but it's not terrible. Got so much crap. I don't need two of these little scissor things. I'm gonna put one back in this box up here of like random stuff that we have. This cabinet sucks. I have school today. I have early classes, so I'm done pretty early. So I've got a lot of time at home to do YouTube, to do homework, just get things done. Tuesday, Thursday is my longer day, so I'm usually there until like 3 or so. So, yeah, this is my early day. I only have 2 classes today, but they're early, so I don't like mornings. I don't like mornings at all. I'm a night person, but oh well. Don't you have to wire that Kone EcoDisc button? EcoDisc is a motor, not a button. Not a fixture, but I know what you're talking about. I'm not going to wire that, actually, because I want to do it right. So we're going to try to get a hold of a connector before I do that, because I don't want to damage it. So that button's going to be on hold for a while. But yeah, this place is starting to become less of a mess. I've got all this crap. Let me put the Dremel away. Don't think we'll be needing the Dremel today. So I'm not just... Where's the box? There it is. But yeah, the Kone button is going to be on hold. And there is the one and the only, the Fine and Dandy. Oh, all my crap fell out in here. Oh, but yeah, there's the one and the only. The Fine and Dandy Diesel Lucy is on. He is currently stuck in a taxi going to work. How is your taxi ride on the PTI van? Are you, you're still alive, I'm guessing? They haven't wrecked yet? What's your question? I will answer it. If I can get all this stuff to go back in here, though. I guess I didn't close this little lid, so all the stuff fell out. But, how many elevators have I I don't even think I could even give you a number, because I've been on so many. I mean, I've been on many elevators that I've never filmed. Like, I've ridden elevators and I don't film. So, I don't think I could even give an estimated number. Maybe, I mean, I've estimated thousands, probably. I mean, just on my YouTube channel alone, I think I have, what, 500 or 600 videos? And then that doesn't include all the elevators I've ridden that I haven't filmed and stuff like that. So I don't think I could actually give you an honest answer for that question, just because of how many elevators. I don't think many people could actually give you an answer for that question, because it's just, there's so many elevators in this world. But all right, the Dremel's put away now, so a little bit cleaner there. Put the drill over here. Might need it. There's a this project's been done for a while. Why did I bring it in here? Oh yeah, I took some pictures of it. That's why. Put that down here. That's a completed project, which is really cool. I'm really proud of that. This is another project. It's got all these just random things. This is a motor mount I made. We might be 3D printing some parts today. If I'm thinking we're going to do this one, and if so, I'm going to be 3D printing a part. So yeah, piece of paper. I'll put it down here with my like random materials. Let's see. We probably will need to solder, so I'll leave this out. Here's our testing battery. We're almost there. We're almost ready to start wiring. What the heck? What happened to the clip that was holding the wire up? I don't know where that clip went. There was a clip I had up here that held the wire, but I don't know what happened to it. It like fell and... Oh, there it is. I guess it fell off. And I think I had it like this. There we go. Yeah, that's better. All right, yeah, we're almost ready to get started here. My more organized-ish kind of thing. But cool. Put this back here. Yeah, it did. It's not really secure in there. Like, it comes out pretty easy. But, oh well. All right, cool. I like to save these towels. I don't like to waste towels. Let's see, extra. These are things, extra parts. Yummy parts. I don't know why I said yummy, but they're useful. Got a base. Adam's base. This base is like broken or something. It's like this thing is wrecked. I'm gonna take those. No, I'm gonna leave those in there. What? I don't even. Where did I get that key? All right. Just say screw it. Put it all in there. Put it all in there. We'll deal with it later. All right, let's go ahead and get started with the projects today. So I need to get my camera and stuff because I got to make videos of all this stuff. So I think what we'll do, I'm going to put the R series buttons to the side. I feel like I've done more R series and I know what to do with, but we've got 3 more R series to wire. And so probably what I'll do is just make one video about wiring those 3 because it's all going to be about the same. Because I've already done a detailed video about R series, so that'll just be one video, I think. And then this will be another video, and this is one I really want to work on. So I think I opened this button last time, but we're going to do something with it today, finally. Let's go get the camera and stuff, and we'll get this video going. So another behind the scenes of an elevator parts video. I just hope I have enough batteries and stuff for this because I haven't really planned on doing that. Oh, look, it's the live stream. Why do I have it playing on my computer? I never actually realized. Let's see. I will use the big battery, and then let's see. We'll use the big battery. Yeah, so we got the big battery. The camera is just right here. Let's grab an SD card. Big Bertha is right. We're going to put Big Bertha on for this. Let's see how much juice she has in her. If not, I'll bring out the other Big Bertha. There's got to be one that has a lot of juice left. I don't really charge these batteries that often because I don't need to. I usually use my little ones. But yeah, we'll put one of the big. We'll put Big Bertha on and see how much juice she has in her. I can't do this with one hand. One second. I don't know. It's just funny because I call it Big Bertha because Look how much bigger that battery is compared to my just the normal size one. So it's just kind of a joke. It says 14 minutes. So I guess I need to charge this one. So we'll charge it while we do the video. And I've got another one right here. So we'll see how this one does. I don't know if this one's charged either. If not, we'll use the little ones. Oh, this is so hard to do with one hand. There we go. This one has 5 hours, 48 minutes. So this one's charged. So that means the other one needs to be charged up. Always use this other handy cam I have to charge batteries. Now we need a battery charger. Oh dear. Oh dear. That's a bit of a mess. Yeah. Yeah, I think 5 hours will be enough on that one battery. There we go. Yeah, let's go ahead and get this battery charging, and then we'll get started with the video. There we go. All right, we'll probably need this. And we're going to get the camera. We need the tripod. Let me get the tripod. Oh, this is going to be hard to do with. All right, hang on. Let me put something down. All right, let's get the tripod first. I'll use the little one. I don't like the big one. All right, now we can get everything. Yeah, big one's too tall. I just use a tabletop one. Works great. Works perfectly. I need a tripod for my phone. I mean, I could build something for that. That would actually be a good idea. So I don't have to like lay it like this. You know what? Hang on. We're going to see if I have another I think I have another tripod. And you know what we're going to do? We're going to build. We're getting sidetracked here, but it's something I've been needing to do for these live streams, is build a phone mount. So let's see if I have my really crappy other tripod. I don't know if I still have it. I may have gotten rid of it because it's really like taped together. I'll only keep it in here. I hate to say I may have gotten rid of it. Hope I didn't, because that was a useful. That would be useful for this. So it's not in that bag. I don't think I have it in here. I may not have it. Yeah, I don't think I do, unless I threw it in here. That'd be the only other place that it would be. Oh, well, I may just have to buy a cheap tabletop tripod to use. Because I would like to have a tripod for this camera. That would be for my phone. I think it would be a little bit better for everyone. Whoops. All right, let's go and get started with the video. So what we'll do for this, I'll go ahead and show you guys what we're going to do, so you kind of have an idea. So this is a big pane fixture. I think I pulled this apart in the last video or the last stream, but pretty much what I want to do here we're going to open it up. I'm not going to pull the whole thing apart, just take the cover off. So we've got this vintage light down here, this vintage light fixture. So what we're going to do is, I'm not going to alter the socket at all, but we're going to 3D print a little piece that'll fit in here, and then it'll be able to hold an LED. I was thinking a white LED behind this. Let me get those screws before we lose it. So I'm thinking a white LED behind this, kind of centered in here. We'll wire it up to this button so it lights up the LED. And then we'll take the bulb out and put it in the bag with all the other stuff that goes back to Andrew. So I think that's what we'll do. I would like to use this, but that's a 120 volt bulb. We could probably get a lower voltage one, but I don't think it'll really matter with this behind it. You won't really notice it all that much. And I mean, even behind the light, it's not very bright. So, but yeah, we'll see how it goes. We'll have to 3D print a piece. The piece won't take too long to make. So while the piece is printing, we'll just hang out for a little bit. I probably won't film a lot of the 3D printing process. I started doing that, like filming it, and then I was like, it doesn't really matter. I don't think you guys really like watching 3D printing. I mean, some people do, but I personally don't. So let me put this back together and we'll get started with the video. Don't want to strip this out here. There we go. All right. I don't want to put it on all the way, but all right, so then we'll set it up and we'll get the camera ready. Yeah, you have 230 in the UK. So it's pretty interesting. All right. Just frame up the shot. Oh, it's not centered. It'll bug me if it's not centered. Sometimes it takes me forever just to set up the camera. That looks good, I think. Oh, I just moved it too much. There we go. I think it's good to go now. So, but yeah, there we go. I think that'll do it. All right, so we'll, yeah, we're gonna film this. You guys are gonna get to watch another behind the scenes of an elevator part video. So, all right. All right, hello. Oh, hang on. Before I start, let me get this out of here. I don't want to see this wire in the video. There we go. Okay. All right, hello everybody, and welcome to another elevator part video. Today we're going to be wiring this very awesome pane fixture. Ugh, this thing's heavy. So this thing is pretty sweet. If we take a look at it, it's very heavy. It's very solid. Here's the button here. Very solid button. Made out of brass. Up here you can see the in-use light. There's just this little bit in the middle which lights up. Here on the side you can see the box is pretty deep. It's a pretty big box. It is very heavy. So this will be a nice enclosure to put everything inside. So let's go ahead and open it up and look on the inside. There we go. So now we open it up. So this is why I wish I had an extra tripod, because then you guys would be able to see what I'm doing instead of just on the side. So once we remove these two screws on the end, we can then pull the plate off. So taking a closer look at the plate, if we turn it over, here's the little part on the back which gives the light its color. You can see it's red, so it would light up red. The button itself, here's the piece that presses on the contact. It's very solid, very nice and tight. And this is very well built. You can see there. So taking a look at the actual guts here, we can see this is quite interesting. So we've got the button right here, which looks like its own button actually. This could be its own elevator button. But no, it's just behind here. So the big button presses on this, and that completes the circuit. And then down here, we have the light bulb. And to look at the light bulb, we have to take out the button, which is done by removing these screws. Oops. Yeah, you guys get to see behind the scenes. Okay. So in this case, there's only 3 of these little screws, but there's room for a 4th one. We can then remove the actual button piece. So it looks like they could have used this for an up button if they wanted to, but here's where the button attaches, and you can just look at the button itself, and it's a very well-built button. So you can see there's actually 2 separate contacts on here. One's down here on the bottom. So when you press it in, this completes the circuit on both ends. And then on the top here, there's a second contact, which when you press down, you see it completes the circuit right there. So this is a very well-built switch as well. Then finally, here in the box, you can see the little lamp socket down here. And this is a porcelain lamp socket. It's very old. So we're going to be keeping this lamp socket. And if we take the bulb out here, so this is just a standard 120 volt bulb. And obviously we like to run our elevator buttons on low voltage, so we won't be using this bulb. So I'll put this to the side. We're going to hang on to that. Keep the original lamp socket down there because that thing is pretty awesome. We'll be able to put the battery box and everything kind of underneath. So then what we'll do is we will place this on top, and what we're going to need to do is create something that can hold an LED right in here. So what I was thinking, it's just a little circle. We can 3D print just a small little circle that'll fit in there, drill a couple holes, and we can put an LED into it. Then we can just wire everything together on the back here and hook it up to a 9-volt battery. Pretty easy. All right. So let's go ahead and get started by 3D printing the little LED holder. So what we want to do is take a measurement of the diameter of this circle. And we can see it's about 26 millimeters in diameter. So I'm going to hop on the computer and make a little model. All right, there we go. So we've got the first part of the video made. There's not a whole lot to see, like to show behind the scenes of this button. There's not really a whole lot to explain. So that was a pretty quick and easy explanation. But pretty much, like I said, we're going to print a piece here to fit inside, and then we'll wire it up with a 9-volt battery. Andrew prefers 9-volt batteries, so that's what we're going to use. For this, personally, I use a AA battery pack because it's only 3 volts, and then I don't have to put a resistor on it. But if he wants 9, we can do 9. So, all right, let's go back into my room, and we'll get on my computer, and we'll go ahead and get started with the modeling. This won't be a very intense model. I'm just going to make a little, circle piece. That's going to be it. So, I got to bring everything with. There we go. A Dewhurst? Yeah, I am going to be wiring a Dewhurst. Okay, my hands are full. There we go. And you turn the light off. There we go. I saw some comments I'm going to scroll back and look at here in a second. So if I missed your comment, let me put everything down here. Let's see. I'll probably just drill the hole out. It's less work I have to do. Less work I have to do if I just have to drill the hole. I can just, I don't have to design more. And it'll actually be a faster print if I don't put the holes, because then it doesn't have to go around it. So let's go ahead and load this up, and I'll make the model, and then then I'll do a video clip. But for now, we're just going to do some modeling. Let me throw away this. My computer clock is always fast, even when I try to fix it. I don't know what's wrong with it, so I don't even care at this point. I don't even care at this point. So, okay, let's get this, and let's go ahead and just do a more accurate measurement here. Hey, Aunt Genesee Elevators, how you doing? All right, we just need to take a measurement of this little hole here. So we'll just get it as about center as we can. 25.61. Okay, so we take that. And we take our 25.61, divide that by 2 to give us the radius, which is about 12.805 millimeters there. So there's our little circle. And then we're just going to, how big is the, how thick is this here? Let's see. About 1.9, so we'll just round it to 2. So 2 millimeter on top, just like that. And then what I want to do is make a little thing around the top so it doesn't fall through. So we'll make a radius that's a little bit bigger. So we'll make it about, I don't know, let's see, about that big. So 31. Let's see if we can get away with 30 just to make it a nice even number. Oop. About 30. Yeah, we can probably do 30. We can do 30. So that just makes it easy for me to do 15. So we'll go ahead and go to the center. We'll do 15. And then we'll extend that up about 1.5 millimeter. It's just gonna be a small, simple model, nothing too complicated. Just that, that's all it is. So maybe I can just erase that circle. There we go. So there's the part we're making to put into this button. So the part that is a little wider, the part that's 15 millimeter here, goes around the top and it just pushes down in there. So yeah, that'll be pretty easy, and then I'll just drill a couple holes in it. So just to make the printing process easier, I'm going to go ahead and group this object. We'll make it a component. It doesn't really matter what it is. And I'm going to flip the whole thing around 90 degrees, or 180 actually. There we go. And we'll just drop this guy down there. So there's our part. We need to make a quick clip, so I will lay the camera somewhere. Let me... There we go. I can read the chat right here. We will be 3D printing here in a moment. Okay. All right, so here we have the model. It's a very simple piece. So we have the circle, which is the same size as the hole which the lamp would normally go through. Then I added this little bit on the side so that you can't push the piece all the way through. It'll get nice and it'll stay in there nice and evenly. And then all we have to do is drill a couple holes in here, and we'll put the LED in. So let's go ahead and export this to the 3D printer and get started. All right. Don't think I'm going to film any of the 3D printing, but I'll show you guys how it's done for those of you who want to know. It's pretty much you export it as an STL file, a .stl file, the model, and we're just going to call it pane light. Just like that. So I have a nice little models folder. And then we open up my 3D printer program. I'm gonna go ahead and get it ready. STL, yeah, I thought that was kind of funny. So I'm gonna replace the tape right here because that tape is kind of falling apart. It's pretty much the significance of the tape is so that the pieces will stick to the printer and they don't fall off. Because I don't have it's not heated, so it won't really stick really well. So the tape just kind of makes it stick a lot better. That's why I use tape. And a lot of cheaper printers like this, because this was a pretty cheap one, you'll see that. Okay, so we turn it on. The jet engines kick on. And while we're waiting, we're going to go ahead and preheat it. So just go to preheat. Grab the SD card, little micro 1 gigabyte, and then we need the adapter. Oops. You gotta just go in there. All right, there we go. So what we're gonna do is load a model, and right here, pane light. So this is gonna take 13 minutes. We can set it on a pretty high layer height because we don't need a lot of detail. We just need a lot of plastic. So layer height is about 0.2, and then, yeah, that's all we really need. So this will take about, I'm gonna turn the brim off because I think that'll stick to the plate nicely. So I don't wanna have to deal with any additional plastic. All right, so we export to the, hit the SD card button, hit eject. And then we can, yeah, the big ones. I just bought a cheap one because I'd like to be able to do some of the big fancy things, but I mean, I build stuff like this. Like I make these little, like little custom parts that hold these motors, like for the bells, stuff like that. So, but yeah. So I don't do anything too crazy. I just try to make parts for just things like that. But I really would like to get a big one day. I think that'd be cool. But let's go ahead and queue this up. So print, we go to pane light. There we go. Now it has to heat up. So it's at 198, almost 200 Celsius. Once it gets to 210, it'll start. Because that's the melting. So the temperature of this PLA is between 205 and 225, so kind of right in the middle, 210. It's a good bit in the middle. But I've had this thing for about a year now, and I've only gone through like half a roll. I mean, this stuff lasts a while. I mean, these rolls of filament do last quite a while. They're $20 a roll, or no, I think it was $30. Yeah, $30 a roll, and they last forever. So can't really complain there. So now it's going to go ahead and zero out. I think there's let me wipe off the camera. There we go. It's not as whatever. So then it kind of spits out a bit of plastic to make sure it's all unclogged, but that seems to clog it up more because if I don't get rid of it, it'll mess up the print. It can. So and then now let me go ahead and boop, slice that off. And then it does its, I actually don't know the significance of why it moves over. I might try to edit the G code so it doesn't do that. I've never understood why it does this. There's no reason for it to. I don't know enough about G code to really change it, so. But this will take about 13 minutes, so we'll just hang out while it does its thing. Come on, there it goes. So let me make sure it's going to do everything right. I mean, it's just a pretty simple circle. It can't really go wrong with it. I mean, it's probably one of the more basic models I've ever made, but you can see it starting. So yeah, now I wait. So this said it would take about, what, 13 minutes? So we'll let it do its thing. But yeah, we'll just chill out and hang out for a little bit while we wait. And then we can, yeah, let's see here. All right, I'll got the chat pulled up here so it's easy to see. 2D cutting machines. Yeah, eventually what I think would be cool to get whenever when I can eventually have like a proper workshop and be able to get some more tools, I want to get like a plasma cutter that I can, like a 2D cutting, so I can cut, or a laser. I don't know if I'd want to use a laser because laser doesn't cut metal, but I'd like to be able to like cut metal plates. Like for elevator buttons. So all these spares I have, I can actually just fabricate my own panels for it, which I think would be really cool. And then I could like laser engrave into the metal, like a custom logo or something. So I could just design my own elevator parts, which I think would be fun to do someday. I think that would be fun. That would be an expensive. I think that would be some expensive equipment though. So these baggies, I need to put all of Andrew. Let me do this while I'm thinking about it. I need to put all the extra lamp sockets and the bulbs from. Yeah, that would be a fun project. No, I wouldn't want to make 4 different types of buttons. That would bother the heck out of me. There we go. That's all of Andrew's stuff. I just want to put that all in there before I forget. Pretty much, I don't, unless he says I can have it, every piece that comes out of his panels go into a little baggie and back to the museum, which probably will just sit in the drawer and never be used, so I might as well just be like, Andrew, I'm going to keep these. But, yep. It's on its second layer right now. But yeah, no, I don't want to put 4 different buttons. That would look really bad. That would look really bad. I'll show you guys some videos that are coming up here soon because we've got some neat stuff coming up on the channel. I haven't titled a lot of it. So this week we've got today in about an hour or so. Got a Schindler elevator. Tonight's video, extra video, Metra UP&W line. Just a short video I shot over the summer when I was in Chicago. Then the next week or so is stuff from St. Louis, just various things in St. Louis. Threw in a vintage elevator from the Roanoke trip. Then the week after that is some various things from Wisconsin, and then I did about a week of Chicago stuff. So there's some neat stuff coming up. Trying to get scheduled out so that when Andrew's here, I don't have to do with YouTube. Trip reports or premieres. So the next big road trip video is going to be the Texas road trip that we're doing here in about a month. So that will probably be, it's probably going to be a while before that one comes out, mainly because I'm going to be pretty busy this summer. And so I may not have time to just sit down and edit it for a while, but I'm going to try to get it out as quick as I can. So expect another blooper video and a road trip this summer. And, but yeah, that's, as of now, that's all the big videos planned. 8 or 10. I mean, I still have 8. Probably should have gone to 10. I don't really like 10 that much. I really don't like 10. I prefer, I mean, 8's is not, I mean, it's not great, but pretty much all the new Windows operating systems are awful. But I mean, I didn't upgrade to 10 because at the time when they were offering the free promotion, I didn't take it because it's just, I was like, Windows 10 sucked, and it still sucks, but I mean, it sucked even worse than it did. And so I was like, nope, not taking it. And now it's gone, so I couldn't get it if I wanted, so I'll just stick with 8. I'm fine with it. It's just the only annoying part about it is my Premiere Pro will not update to the latest version. I'm stuck on a version behind. Yeah, 7's good too. Premiere Pro will not update to the latest version, which, I mean, it still works. I mean, I can still use it. It's just, it won't go up any higher. But, oh well. But yeah. I don't know why I opened it. That wasn't really necessary. But, but yeah. But yeah, so we got some good videos coming out here. Yeah, I liked Windows 7 a lot. Windows 7 was good. It was a good one. I had a laptop with 7. That laptop's really old now. And my laptop right there is on 10, and it's just it was a snail out of the box. Like the first startup, it was a snail. Because I mean, Windows 10 is not very good. It has all these it's got all this crap that it likes to do to try to, it just slows the computer down. But yeah. Andrew, you will be at work soon. All right. Let me just do something here. Okay. Don't hop off yet. I'm not hopping off. Yeah, so it's It's doing its thing. Windows 10 is no longer free, no. So I couldn't get it if I wanted to. That's what I was trying to say before. Let me put this away. Yeah, I know about Sony Vegas. I'm used to the Adobe kind of place. I use Premiere Elements for the longest time, which I haven't used. I mean, it would probably feel really weird to use Elements now, but I used Elements for the longest time to edit. And then, yeah, Premiere Pro is so much better. There is a learning curve, though. I mean, the thing about Premiere Elements is pretty much anyone can get on that program and throw together a video. I mean, you can just hop on, make a video, and you're done. I mean, I'll show you. I mean, if you go to, I don't even have it on my thing anymore, Premiere Elements 15. Let's see. I have to remember how to launch this. A video editor. Wait, no, it was. Hang on. I have to remember how to open it. Because I remember I had to do something weird to make it work. Give me a minute. I have to remember how to make it work again, because I had to do a really weird thing to make it actually install right. And I don't know why I had to. So let me try to find it real quick here. I don't remember where I installed it to. I think I installed it right here. Yeah, there it is. There it is, Premiere Elements 15. And then I have to actually... Hey, Jonathan, how you doing? I think it's this right here. Thursday's elevator part video is probably going to be that R-Series car panel. That's probably going to be it, because I've already edited that video. But you can expect this pain one to come shortly. But this is Premiere Elements. So if you don't know how to use it, you just click on Quick, and you just literally drop files in here. You can drop a title, you can record narration. I mean, you can... That's all you have to do. I mean, it's really easy to use. Anyone can use Premiere Elements. If you go to expert mode, it pretty much just makes it it pretty much takes this screen and throws it onto like multiple audio and video tracks. Guided will kind of help you along. So, I mean, if you're just getting started with video editing and you need something simple that's really good, easy to use, and all that stuff, Premiere Elements is actually a pretty good program. It will cost you a little bit of money to get, but it's not a subscription based like Premiere Pro. You buy it once, it's yours. It's very powerful. You can do a lot with it. There's a lot of effects that are available that you can use. There's tons of transitions, titles. They have some music. Yeah, Pro is a subscription. There's free graphics you can use. So, I mean, it's a great program. It's great for those who are starting. And once you've mastered this and you're willing to, if you're, wanting to move on to something that's greater, if you're really serious, like if you're not serious about editing, don't buy this or don't subscribe. But if this is something that you really want to work on, then yeah, let me just show you guys. Let's see. Let me show you the blooper. I'll just show you. So, I mean, you can see here, it's a totally different environment. I mean, it's the same concept, but everything is a lot different. There's a pretty big learning curve actually switching from Elements to Pro. I mean, like I said, it's the same concept, the same general basic idea, but just where things are, how to, make stuff work, different tools, pretty much similar kind of thing. But I just never liked the free softwares. They were always terrible. But, I mean, if that's all you have, that's all you have. I think that's the thing. I spent hours trying to find a good free software that I liked, one that worked with what I wanted to do. And all of them some were good-ish, but they just, I don't know, I didn't like it. And I just decided, I just broke down and bought it. That's what I did. I broke down and I bought Premiere Elements. So, but yeah, so this is what the blooper video looks like. And, but, over here's where all the video, like, these are all this is the bin, the project file, so all the information's in here. You've got, you know, all the video files, you've got the audio files, you've got everything over here. Media browser, you can find more media. Up here is effect controls, so if you click on a clip, like it'll pull up all the options. You can keyframe everything, change properties. I mean, it's a very powerful program. I mean, you can even do some weird color adjustments here too, like if you want to change color and all that stuff, whatever. But yeah, it's definitely a neat program. But let's see how the print's going. So we're almost done. Look at that. We killed some time. It's at 94%. So it'll probably be done here momentarily. Yes, I have eaten already today. If we look at it, it's probably going to do this. Either this is the last pass or it has to do one more. So you can see it's on the final layer, which is kind of hard to see. Let me see if I can. There. This is actually a slow printer, believe it or not. This is a lot slower compared to some others. So this is, yeah, we're almost done. And it's going to be, yeah, this is the last pass. So once this is finished, it'll, yep, there it's done. So there we go. And of course I ripped the paper, but whatever, that doesn't matter. Throw this away. Oh, hang on, let me rip this little thing off. There we go. I'll have to replace that tape the next print. Let's make sure this fits, and then I can do my video. So this is the piece. Here's the button. It's gonna be a pretty tight fit, which is what I, oh yeah, no, it's, there we go. Yeah, that works great. It's nice and, it's not super tight, but yeah, I'll have to clip it in there. But yeah, there it is. Sweet, we can kind of glue it in there, which is what I wanted to do. Awesome, it works. Awesome, all right, we can turn the printer off now. Turn off the jet engine. Nice and quiet again. Okay, cool. So we can head back into the other room and make this video. So yeah, that came out nice. I didn't want it to be super like tight where it wouldn't fit, but I wanted it to be like not super loose, and it's not super loose. It's just perfect. So because a little bit of hot glue on the top and the bottom. Hot glue is not permanent, so if we ever wants to take it off, it can come off really easily, but it'll still hold. So let's see. All right. And let me go get something else. But yeah, from here it shouldn't be too much more work. Button brand, we're working with a pane elevator button. Oh, yeah, we're working with a pane fixture. All right, let me see here. All right, cool. So let's go ahead and get started on this. Let me turn off the light in here. Oh, and I know someone said they wanted to see, I don't know if they're on the stream here, they wanted to see how to wire an innovation button. So I'll tear this thing apart and do a wiring video on it in the future. Because, I mean, that's a pretty common innovation. All right, so let's go ahead and get started with the video again. Let me get these screws. That was weird. Whole camera like shifted. Oh, that's it's loose. That's why. How'd that get loose? What in the world? The whole base, like, came off. I don't think I've ever had... What in the world? How does that happen? I didn't even know this base could come off. That's funny. Let's see if I can get to line back up. This is one of those, like, ones that are really hard to line up because it's so small. So it's good. Hopefully this isn't stripped out. It kind of looks like it is. There we go. I hate to say, oh man, I hope this tripod isn't falling apart on me like my other one did. I don't have to buy another tripod. Okay. All right, so the piece we just made is finished. You can see it came out very nicely. And if we lay it in here, it lays in there perfectly. It's not too loose. It's not super tight, but yet it does the job as we need. There's a little piece of tape on there. We can just take that off. So what we'll do is we'll use this to hold the LED, and we'll just put a little bit of glue on the top and bottom just to hold it in place. So what we're gonna do is drill a small hole in here to put the LED in, and then we'll attach the LED and get started with wiring. There we go. So that's done. So next we just do time-lapsey stuff for the video. So I'll just edit all this together. So let's get the drill ready. It's been an hour already. Jeez. Doesn't feel like it's been an hour already. We're going to use a white LED because the back of this has a red filter on it. So it'll be red no matter what. So we can use a nice bright white LED. All right, let me use this little bitty drill bit here. Oh, there we go. And let me drill a couple holes. I know you guys won't be able to see this because I'm kind of doing it on the side, but there we go. 2 little holes in the middle. So we've got the 2 little holes right here. Now we can, oh, whoops. So we've got 2 little holes right here, so we can put an LED into it. And we need an LED now. Where are the white LEDs? Here we go. So we've got our little LED. I'm going to slide it in here. Just like that. And we're good to start wiring. Okay, there we go. So if you guys want to look here, so there's our little LED, which I just realized I put it in backwards like an idiot. There we go. That's how it's going to look. And that will sit right here, like so, and we'll glue it on. So I'll probably glue it first. Yeah, we'll glue it on there first. But yeah, look at that. That's going to be awesome. That worked out really well, actually. So that's the benefit of a 3D printer. If you need a custom piece for something, you just take a few measurements, and there you go. All right, let me get this camera rolling. Actually, we're not going to start the camera. Got to get the hot glue ready. So I'll let that heat up. That printer was, I believe, after tax, about 300 something. I don't remember exactly how much I paid for it. It was really cheap, though. I did some research on it online. They said it was a good starting printer. I was like, I don't need to do anything crazy advanced. I just wanted it to make custom parts, like for the elevator stuff. So that's why I got it. It's been working great. This glue gun, this hot glue thing is like really old and it's just nasty, but it works. It still works, so most of the time. Stand up, you silly thing. It won't stand up. It literally won't stand up anymore because it's just so, there it goes. But yeah. But yeah, a cheap 3D printer, it does its job. Yeah, get another one. If I have The next one's going to be expensive. Or you mean get another hot glue. I don't know. But yeah, so this is, I'm proud of that. That looks nice. I mean, obviously it's not the same color, but it doesn't matter. You're not going to see it. I'm looking at getting liquid nitrogen for an experiment. Ooh, I'm already intrigued. Where I pour nitrogen in a bottle of Coke and flip it upside down. What are you trying to, what's the experiment? Because I know a cool experiment you can do with liquid nitrogen, and I did this in high school. So if you take a small little container of liquid nitrogen that's like a little bowl, and you stick it in a vacuum chamber. Oh, it shoots up like a rocket. If you take a small sample of liquid nitrogen and put it into a vacuum and turn on the vacuum, you can actually turn the liquid nitrogen solid. It'll turn into like a solid piece of nitrogen. And it's really cool how it turns because it like bubbles up into a solid. It's really cool. If you have the chance to do that, I would totally try it because that's one thing I did. I did that in high school because we had liquid nitrogen. I was like, hey, we got to try this experiment. And it was really funny. I was like, whoa, it's so cool. So that was actually a lot of fun. But, oh, let me get the camera going for this. Because I just realized I'm actually about to do something. Oh, man, this thing does not sit still. Okay, so we'll want to put this in. Let's put okay, let's see here. Put some glue up here, some glue down here, and we stick it in here like this. Perfect. Okay. All right, cool. So I need to go get something, I think. Yeah. So I'm just going to leave this stream right here real quick. I will be right back. Close the camera so I don't burn the battery up. But, yeah, be right 1 second. All right, got what I needed to get. Let's go ahead and get back onto, let's get back to work on the project. So, yeah, I'm back, back with the bang. All right. So let me make I'm just going to do a time lapse. I'm not actually going to talk between everything because it's not necessary. So we're going to get started with wiring. So let me get the hot glue out of here because that looks just really bad. Oh, it's still dripping away. All right, let's move this. Let's move the camera again. We're going to have a different angle. Okay, so I want to make this where you guys can watch what we're doing. Yeah, the I got Big Bertha on today. Okay, so we'll need a 9-volt battery clip, which we've got right there. I just made a mess of my clips. We're going to need a 430 ohm resistor right there. And some wire, and that'll be it. So, oh, we're going to need to solder as well. Perfect. And I'm filming all this, which I don't need to. And what's nice is it kind of sits on a little stand here, so we have a nice place to work with. Thanks. It's a nice blue shirt. I like it too. All right. Let's go ahead and get started with the wiring. So first thing we need to do is extend the length of these wires on here, so you can see there's a lot of room. And what kind of screw is that? What? Hang on, I want to show you guys this real quick. What in the world is that screw right there? Like, none of the others have it. What even is that? Hey, Jim, how you doing? But that is weird. Okay, but I thought I just want to point that out because that is the weirdest screw I've ever seen in my life. But we're going to try to not kill everything, but let's see if we can open this. I mean, it's almost like there's just two spots you can put it on. Oh, and the metal just broke. What in the world is this screw? I mean, it'll still work, but that screw is dumb. Yeah, like the little pieces in the middle. The metal in the middle just broke off. So it's like it was... Whoever designed that screw is an idiot. Unless that was just like a faulty screw or something. I don't even know. But we're going to clip the positive end here and hope this will connect back. Hope this will work. Yeah. Yeah, it still works. The screw works, but... Okay, so there's the battery clip. So we'll be using the lower contact. So this end here, we're going to attach that resistor. Oh, I can tell these have never been used. Attach the resistor on here. Just going to bend that around. Slide it in here. This resistor is going to allow us to use a 9-volt battery on a 3-volt LED. Yeah, I mean, the thing is, though, it's not really... I wouldn't really call it a tamper-proof screw because I was able to... I mean, I was able to work with it. Like, once the piece broke off, it worked fine. So I don't know what it's doing there. What's the negative side here? Oh, boy. What side's negative? I did not look at... I think it's that side. Yeah, this side's... Wait, is it? Hang on, let me get my marker out. Let me get my marker out. I'm gonna mark what side's negative before I screw this up and have to rewire the whole thing. I mean, it's not gonna be the end of the world if I have to just flip the positive and negative, but yeah, it's this side. There we go. So that means this part needs to go on here, and we'll solder that on here. I'm gonna try to do it low so I can cut this extra bit off on the top. Like that. Let's see, I hope I don't melt the plastic doing this because that would really suck. There we go. That's nice and secured. Now we just need a wire to connect these together. So just okay, let me get a wire. I need a wire. Oh boy. Oh boy. That's a lot of wires. Oh, here we go. I'm trying to find one that's already a decent length. One I don't have to do too much work with, but let's see, is this one long enough? I think this one will work. Let's see. Let's see if this little one works. I know, Jim, I saw you left a comment. I don't know what you said. Let me read what he said. Yeah, no, Jim, that's fine. You just need to, you just have to, you know, obviously let us, we'd have to talk and figure out when and where and all that stuff, all that good stuff. But I mean, yeah, I mean, I'm not against that. Where's my solder? There it is. Sorry, I'm like doing two things at once here, but yeah, yeah, I'm not, that'd be awesome. Just all you'd have to do is, like I said, we'll make something work. Come on. I can't get this to stay. Come on, hold this. There we go. Okay, and now we will connect this onto here. Just kind of wrap this around like so. This is going to be a fun one to connect. I think that connected. It's hard to tell. Yeah, it did. There we go. Okay, so let's trim off the parts that are unnecessary. So we'll cut this little bit off here. This part off here. And this little sharp bit off right here. There we go. That screw is so weird. It really did. It is. All right, let me do a clip here. All right, so the wiring here is done. It's actually quite simple. So we've got our contact here. When you press down, it completes the circuit. We've got our little resistor right here, connected to our battery pack. Connected to our LED. And then the negative here just goes to this. So let's go ahead and hook up our battery and see if it works. And then it blows up in our face and we all die. All right. Ta-da! It works. So when we press the button in, you can see the little LED lights up. And it works very nicely. So next thing we gotta do, put this all back into the button and put it together. All right, so I'll go ahead and show you guys real quick. Boop. It lights up. Now the real question is it gonna be bright enough to see, wait, let's see here. Okay, let me test this. Let's see if this works. Oh, nice, look at that. Lights up, awesome, it works. Now we just gotta put, okay, I'm gonna unplug the soldering thing before I like put my face into it or something. Move that over here, I don't wanna, put it like that. Let it cool down. But yeah, it works. Pretty confident it would though, but you never know, things happen. I do stupids. I put the wire on wrong or something dumb like that. And all right, now I'm just gonna put it back in the box. So we'll drop the battery. I'll take this battery out. Need to order some batteries though. Uh-oh, is it gonna fit? I realize you guys cannot really see what I'm doing, but this is why I want to get that tripod thing put together so I can show you guys more of what I'm doing instead of you just sitting on the side. Because if you guys enjoy these part wiring videos, I mean these live streams, I'll definitely do more. All right, let's look at it. The LED, that bugs me a little bit. I'll show you guys what I'm seeing here. I might need to open it up and adjust the LED a bit because look, when we press it, it lights up, but it's got that like little red dot like, you see what I mean? How it has like the little red, you can see where the LED is. So I'm thinking I might adjust it so you don't see like that harsh dot. You see what I mean? So let's open it back up and fix that, because that bugs me a lot. That really does bother me. So it looks like it needs to tilt down a little bit. It's hard to tell. Let me see. I'll leave the screws off so we can adjust it. So it looks like it either needs to go down this way a little bit. Let's try that. Let's try moving it up a little bit and see what it looks like going into the... Yeah, you can see the light. Like, I'll show you guys here real quick. Yeah, you can see the little dot. I think it's going to have to be what it is. I think it's just going to have to be like that, because I mean you have a little white LED. Unless we can, like, let me try this. Now you can barely see it, but it looks, it's not as harsh. So maybe we can, like, if I put one of these on here, I wonder if that would help. I don't know. It's so harsh. That's my biggest thing. It's just there's like a dot. I do not like the dot. Let's see what we can do without the dot. Let's see. What do we got? Like, I'm gonna try a piece of paper. Let's try paper. Let's see if paper will be enough. Because I've used paper before for this kind of thing to soften up LEDs. It, for the most part, works. Now you can hardly see it, so we don't want that. I need like some clear paper, which I don't have any, which is, well, I think it's just gonna have to be what it is. I think it is what it is. We're just gonna have to leave it like that. So yeah, we're gonna leave it like that. It is what it is. We can always adjust it. You don't a fire in that box. What? I mean, a piece of paper in there won't start a fire. I mean, if you like, yeah, that wouldn't start a fire. Ultra thin rolling paper is yeah, I don't think I have any really thin paper that'll work, because that filter is really strong as it is. I think it looks, yeah, it works. Yeah. Let me feel if this is hot. There's still some heat rate coming off that, but it's not like so hot it'll burn me anymore. So I can move that over here so we can complete the video. Got all that crap off there. All right, let's go ahead and finish the video. All right, so the wiring is complete, and now if we give it the button to press, you can see it lights up. You can see the little LED in there, but it lights up the whole bar and it looks pretty nice. So anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this little wiring video of this old pane fixture. It's a lot of fun to wire up, so I hope you guys enjoyed it. And as always, leave your guys' ideas for more part videos down in the comments below. And we'll see you guys next time. All right, there we go. So I wonder if we should clean the plate up a little. I don't know if Andrew, the thing with brass is you really don't want to do too much to it, because you can actually degrade the value of it. So if I were to clean this, I'd probably ask Andrew first, because I don't want to degrade the value of this panel. So, because when you clean it and restore it, you put scratches in it, and yeah. So we won't. We'll leave it as is for now. But yeah, there we go. That was the project today. Look at that. Cool. I like that. It looks really good. I've been needing to wire this thing for a while. Let me take the battery out. We'll put a new battery in it when Andrew gets here, because that's just my like test battery. So we'll take that out real quick. I have to take all these screws out, don't I? Because he likes to put lithium batteries in the closed ones, so we still need to order those batteries, but... let me see. Yeah, Jim, for sure. We'll have some time for sure. We'll let you know when we're available. So, if you guys want to see the R series, I mean, I can work on the R series. It's gonna be project. The real question is, do I want to start on that project though? Because that's gonna be a lot of work. These little ones, not so much. The big one though, the big one will be a lot of work. I could just do the 2 small buttons in one video and the big one in another. I don't know if I want to do the big button today, because that's going to be a lot of work. It's probably what I was thinking to do. We'd have white LEDs in all of there, so they all light up, and then the lift button would light up kind of like a nice, yeah, just kind of a nice thing. Let's see, Miles helping me. All right, Jim. Yeah, we'll let you know when we're available, and we'll definitely do that. So, and I saw someone ask, where did I get this button? This is Andrew's button. This one actually isn't mine, and I believe he got it on eBay. I think this was an eBay new old stock item that he got. So that's where it came from. You can find elevator parts on eBay. Most of the time, the stuff on eBay is not worth it though. It's usually too overpriced. People try to, you know, ask more than what it's worth. They'll say, you know, oh, a broken call button that's like completely broken, missing all the guts for $400. You know, it's like, it's not worth that much. All right, but yeah. We get our fixtures off lifting. Yeah, it'd be cool to have a button from the UK. I've got some international stuff that Andrew gave me from Switzerland, some R series and a couple other vintage Schindler stuff. But I mean, it'd be cool to have a button from like the UK. I think that'd be cool. I think Andrew has one. I'm not sure. I think he does. But yeah, I'm proud of that project. So that's another one finished. Let's go ahead and put it on the finished projects shelf, which is basically the top shelf of my elevator parts, which is pretty much the Andrew shelf. That one black button that you got, ZZ9, that one black button you got is really cool, that car panel. I really like that thing. Oh, are you not going to fit up there? Yeah, you fit up there. Yeah, these are some previous videos and some coming up soon. I think I've already done... This video's out already. This video's out already. Yeah, that 1940, that thing is awesome. I would love one of those. But yeah, let's see. This one's done. This one's done. These 2 videos are out already. This video is out. This one's not. This one's not. This one is. Have I posted that one yet? I don't know if I've posted that one yet. No, I haven't. I don't think I've posted that one yet. That one I have. You hardly know about elevators, enlighten you. Well, what do you want to be enlightened with? There's a lot of things to... yes, I would like to see a picture of the inside. That would be really cool. But what do you want to... Is that Sears Tower? Yes, it is, and you got the name right. It will never be the Willis Tower. Ugh. I grew up in Chicago, so... The Hancock building, the John Hancock will always be the John Hancock. It'll never be 875 Michigan Avenue or whatever it's called now. But yeah. Yeah, I grew up in Chicago. It was the Sears Tower and always will be. I will never call it the new name. No matter how many people try to say that, a person who grew up there I'll never, no. It's just like if they tried to change the name of like the, yeah, I know. I hate the name Willis Tower. I mean, Sears, this company Sears, that's why it's called the Sears Tower, because, you know, Sears was the company, and, you know, Sears is kind of going down the toilet right now. So they don't really need a 110-story building anymore. But yeah, I mean, I will always call it the Sears Tower. But so now the real question is, do we want to start on the journey of what does a governor do? So the governor is basically, it's a safety mechanism where if the elevator moves too fast, so like let's say you have, let me get an example. So you have your elevator car, right? Here's our elevator, right? So it moves up and down at a normal, at a normal rate. You can go there. But let's say like it like something happens where it starts falling down, or it won't fall down, but if it moves too fast, what will happen? That governor will trip the brake and stop the elevator. So pretty much the governor is a safety device. If the elevator moves too fast, it's going to trip and it's going to stop. So there's it doesn't, you don't get hurt, so it doesn't crash. That's what the governor does. It governs the speed of the elevator. And yes, an elevator will never free fall. That's what I love how people say the elevator free fall. They don't free fall. They free fall straight up. But yeah, call you soon. I already did, Andrew. So what was I going to say? A sensor? So it depends on the type of governor. Like the newer ones are electronic, but like the older ones, like the flyball governors, so pretty much they use uses rotational like momentum and stuff. And so what it'll do is like these balls will they'll fold out because of how fast it spins, and then that'll trip it. Andrew actually has one of those governors. Andrew, you should do a video of that. So, all right. So do we want to start on the R series? I mean, so someone to do ThyssenKrupp, I'd have to solder on. I want to get connectors for that. Like, I want to get connectors for those clips, so I don't have to solder onto them. But I don't have any, so it really sucks. Waiting, the great American pastime. Super chat. Why don't I ever see super chats? It was Andrew. I feel like it was Andrew. But for some reason I can't see it. But yeah, we're gonna go ring the victory bells because I just rewired up my things. So we're gonna ring the. I feel like it was Andrew. I can't see it for some reason, which is really annoying. But we're gonna go ring the victory bells because I feel like it was Andrew. So thank you, Andrew, if that was you. Yeah, thank you, Andrew. So let's see. How do we want to? Let's see. What do we want to do? Victory bells. But yeah, thank you, Andrew. I do appreciate that a lot. But yeah, victory bells. Yeah, it is a very satisfying sound. But yeah, I just rebuilt this bell system the other day. I redesigned, like 3D printed some things. Oh, I have to set it to all chat. Oh, no, it's on top. Ah, okay. Forgot about that, which is kind of annoying, but oh well. Thanks for the pointer, Andrew. But yeah, thank you for the super chat though. I really appreciate that. All right. So the ThyssenKrupp button we could do. I'll show you. Actually, you know what we're going to do? We're going to go ahead and design. We're going to build something to hold the camera on a tripod. That's what we're going to do right now. Maybe not wire another elevator part. We're going to build something. So I'm going to take the camera off. I would do the Kone button, but like I said, I want to get the actual connector for it so I can do it right, because I don't want to solder onto that because that'll damage it. So there's the camera. So now we got to figure out how to build something to hold the iPhone on the tripod. So let's see what we have. We got some wood. I don't feel like cutting a piece of wood right now. I really don't. We need a nut that'll hold. Let's see. Oh no! Crap. At least they're all the same size, so that doesn't matter. RIP. Epic fail. Oh well, whatever. Like I said, they're all the same size. There's a couple bigger ones, but there's not too many. Yeah, that's an epic fail right there for sure. I'll go ahead and put the bigger ones in here. There's not too many of those. Yeah, that's a good blooper right there. Well, now we get to watch cleaning up all these. Oh, thanks, Diesel Elevators. You didn't have to do that. I know you're tight on money. You don't have to do that, but that's appreciated. That's really nice. Thank you. Yeah, don't super chat if you can't afford it. Like if you don't have money, like if you can't just don't I don't want to take your money. Yeah, I got to go ring the victory bell again after I clean up this victory spill. Wait, really? $2 on us? Why did YouTube give you $2? That's cool though. Yeah, you don't give away your $2. You got free money from YouTube. Why'd you give it away? But I do appreciate it. Thank you, though. Let me go ring the bells. I just, you know, made the victory spill. Victory spill. All right, victory bells. Ah, that's hard to do. Hang on. Yeah, thank you. I like the new victory bell. I'm liking it. I should build. Well, you know what I ought to do for the victory bell? I should build a an Arduino code that rings those bells in kind of a cool chime, like in a cool pattern, so that all I have to do is just turn it on, press the button, and then the Arduino will play a pre-programmed. I should do that. That'd be a fun project, actually. But all right, now let's find one of these that fits on here. That one works. So this is what we'll use to attach our camera mount to that. And now we need some sort of something. Random crap I have. Let's see what we can use to build a phone mount. I wonder if I still have any whatever, let's see what we got. There's just so much random junk in here. I love how there's just random fake flowers in here. This is not a fridge. Not a fridge. There's some stuff my cousins built when they came over. Oh, that's nice, actually. That's kind of cool. But yeah, I appreciate that. I appreciate that. Well, we don't have anything that we can use right now. I'm gotta think. What else? Hang on a minute. I just got an idea. So we could take this, put that on the bottom. We could hot glue this here. Okay. Now we need something to go up the sides that holds the phone. I could rubber band the phone. No, that won't work. There needs to be like actual like supports on the side. What really terrible thing can we do? Wait, actually I think I got these little like copper. Ew, what is that? These are like copper plated like something. They're really nasty, but we could glue them on here. I don't know how well copper sticks to hot glue, so maybe that won't work. I don't think metal doesn't really stick to hot glue very well. This is pretty much how I build everything. That's just random. I just find random pieces of things that I have and try to make it do something. Usually the first model fails miserably, and then I'm like, all right, we gotta do something better. So I guess that's how all engineering works. Okay, Okay, we got a start. We have a start here. We just need to. If I had some more pieces of cut plexiglass, I would totally. Oh, thank you, the elevator. All right, we got a victory bell again. Thank you for the $1. I have to walk all the way back to my room to ring the bells. Yeah, thank you for the $1. I appreciate that. I really need to build an Arduino to run that. That would be really cool, actually, now that I'm thinking about it. All right, back to the really stupid project I'm making here. So we've got a base kind of thing. And now we need, let's see. I don't want to cut more of this. I really don't. I do not feel like cutting more of that stuff. Yeah, I need to have a victory bell station in here. I need more elevator bells. Actually, I do. Hang on. I have an extra Dover bell. It sounds the exact same as the Houghton. Andrew, you don't need to buy 4 vintage toilets. All right, we're going to get the Dover bell out for more victory bells. So this is going to be the mobile victory bell. So now, and if it's a big super chat, we'll walk back in and we will ring the big victory bell. But we're going to have to use the mobile victory bell. Ow, I just kicked that. We're going to have to use the mobile victory bell in here. So that'll be that. So if we get any more smaller super chat, like just any more super chats, we'll get that. But if it's a big super chat, we're gonna have to go ring the big bells. But I mean, there's our mobile bell. An Elevate Toilets museum. Andrew's gonna have so much crap in his house. You're gonna have like 5 toilets in the garage, piles and piles of lamp fixtures, key locks. You're gonna have some more crap than you know what to do with, Andrew. I'm just warning you. But I do think you need a vintage toilet in your house. You really do. You need 1 vintage toilet, but not like 4. All right. 20 padlocks on the front. Yeah, basically, Andrew's going to put all his padlocks on his door. So every time he comes home, he's going to have to, he'll have to find all 20 keys. That'd be actually funny. Oh, crap. So much stuff everywhere. All right. Back to our little tiny project. We get distracted easy. Ooh, hang on. We got some cardboard here. Hang on. We're going to see what we can do with this cardboard. Let me take these let me take these batteries out. Yeah, we got some cardboard. Let's see what we can make with this cardboard. Okay, so if we stick the phone right here, we can fold this side up. That's blocking the camera now. Uh-oh, that didn't work. Hang on, we're going to try to make something out of this cardboard. I think it could potentially work. We could use this as a base. And then this could fold up here. This is how engineering with me works. Hey, look at that. It works. And then the phone can sit right in here. Hey, that's going to work. Hang on. Now we just got to figure out how to get the hot glue going here. Welcome to crappy science, crappy engineering. Welcome to crappy engineering with STL Elevators. Says the one who's literally going to college to be an engineer, right? But this is how engineers do things. We build really crappy stuff because that's all we can do. See, this is what I mean. Engineering. Go to be an engineer and you build a phone stand out of some cardboard, and yeah. Okay, so this will fold up like this, and then it's not gonna work. I'm not gonna become an elevator mechanic, but look at that, and then we can glue that together, and that'll hold it. That'll hold it all together, hopefully. And then if not, I can glue this. But yeah, we're building a a mount for my phone. Hopefully it doesn't like epically fail, because knowing that like the really janky stuff I build, things like this epically fail. So we have this nice support material I'm going to put on the bottom. So that's going to hopefully give it a frame so it doesn't completely fall apart. And then we're going to use this as the sides to hold the phone in place. And then I'll hot glue the nut on the bottom so we can attach it to the tripod. And then you guys will have a lot better viewing experience. And I'll just have to have another tripod. Computer engineering is what I'm going into. So I might be making elevator stuff. I don't know. Probably not, but you never know. So let me just glue this down. Hey, that worked. Oh, I didn't put the base in yet. Oh, see, I'm an idiot sometimes. Glue this down here. That just cracked when I put the heat on it. Did that just go into like a thermal shock? No, it didn't. Okay, so we've got our base. And now we're gonna test the strength of this creation. That actually isn't that terrible. So we want to put it where the center of mass is like right here. So the center of mass is like right in there. So then we're gonna glue the nut on the bottom. So the center of mass is offset a little bit. So we'll want to put it like right here. So we're just gonna, oh, I hope this doesn't harden before I can. Ta-da. I just realized that was a really bad idea because all the glue just went in the middle. All right, hurry, before it hardens, let me coke it all down. Probably already hardened on me. Oh, not yet. Now I'm gonna dig it out. Dig all the glue out of the center. This is a crappy engineering right here. Just gonna dig out the glue out of the center. Okay, so there's our homemade little stand. Let me put more glue around the side. So this is, we don't want my phone falling, so we're just gonna make sure this is nice and durable. There we go. All right, cool. Now we'll let that dry and we'll test it. We go from wiring elevator parts to building a phone tripod mount out of cardboard, and then yeah. That's still, oh, that's still warm. That's still gooey. Look at that. Look at that. Look at all that string. But there we go. This is a wonderful piece of engineering here. Let's make sure it even sits on here. Uh-oh. Oh, no. It broke. No. Let me see why it broke. Oh, I see why. What's going on here. So what's happening is this nut is not, like it's not... So what's happened? Yeah, so this actually has to come up like this. So we have to lift this part up because what happens is when it's all the way down, you can see the top pokes through it. So we actually have to put it like this, and then we can screw it down on there. So that's what's going on. So we'll have to remount this. Oh boy. Oh dear. Now we have to redo this whole thing. There we go. That worked. Okay, so now we can, now that we've adjusted this, we can put this on here and then use this to lock it down. And now I present Oh, hang on. We have a problem. I can't read the chat with this in the way. These are like crappy scissors. There. Now let's see if I can read the chat. Ha! Now I can read the chat. Perfect. So what do you guys think of this? There we go. That is a lot better of a view. Now we just got to hope that this whole thing doesn't self-destruct. There we go. Now we've got this nice spot. We can put the camera where we can work on elevator buttons. But yeah, there we go. There's our very wonderfully built phone holder, which I hope that doesn't like epically fail while I'm using it, because that would suck. But it's working well for now. Yeah, this is how engineering works. You got to make really terrible stuff. That's why I called this crappy engineering. But this cardboard's useful. I'm going to hang on to it. I didn't see the conversation about what would happen if Andrew used a vintage toilet. I can tell you right now what would happen if Andrew used a vintage toilet. Door opens, cool, a vintage toilet. He'll film the toilet, and then he'll go on there and, like that. So that's basically how Andrew would use a vintage toilet. I summed it up right there. And if Andrew, you're watching me, you know it's true. But all right, so I don't really feel like doing another elevator wiring. So, yeah, then next week there'll be a new toilet. Yeah, basically. But we're just going to dissect this ThyssenKrupp button. So there's a dissected ThyssenKrupp button. It's got like this little, if you've ever felt these, they have this little plastic that rotates like 45 degrees. And that's because this plastic piece, there's a little thing that catches in there. Like that. So it's quite interesting, actually. Let's, Andrew doesn't fly on the airplane very much because he always drives everywhere. So let's see if we can dissect this a little bit more here. Whoa, I've never actually seen the inside of this before. What in the world? This is weird. So there's the little rotating. There's the part that turns right there. This is weird. See, which way does this go back down on? I think it's like this, maybe? Right? I think it goes on like that. And then this goes in here. Welcome to elevator part surgery. Yeah, that's how it goes. So it's a weird fixture, but then this sits on top of here like this. IMCO elevator? Probably some third party. That's my guess. It's probably some third party company. What kind of buttons did it have? But yeah, there's the ThyssenKrupp button. Well, if it's an older company, oh, Diesel Elevators, did you get what I think you got? Is it there? Did you get what I think you just got? You did? Nice. I can't wait to see them. You need to do an unboxing video. I want to see it. but I also find this key switch quite interesting. Inconspicuous riser. Let's go get the key and we'll make that work. Let me unplug the glue gun because I just realized we're like wasting all that glue over there. Looked like a GAL button, but it's not. We're gonna do some Googling. We're gonna see if we can find any info about that company. Something custom. Was it Payne maybe? If it's a vintage elevator, then it could have like Payne or Armor. Let's see what we can find. What kind of elevator would you say? Let's see here. Elevator Modernization Company. Elevator Modernization Company. So literally, blah. Is this who it is right here? Our work. We like to ruin vintage elevators. No, this isn't them? I mean... Elevator Maintenance Company. Interesting. All right, let me get the key for that key switch. The inconspicuous. Where are you? Where are you? There you are. Is that the one? That's not it. Yeah, it is. That's it. Yeah, we like to ruin vintage elevators. Yeah. Inconspicuous. I think what inconspicuous is it's like it turns off the chime or something. I'm not really sure, but I've never seen that. I've never seen that before. Definitely think that's an interesting, interesting key switch. Key switch is just like all the other key switches that ThyssenKrupp use. Pretty crappy, cheap key switches that rotate too much. Oh, I didn't realize that was going to blow apart like that, but okay. Well, there's the inconspicuous. And there's the key. See? Just a simple little, it's an ECI key here. Okay, well, I just blew up the key switch. So let's put it back together. Didn't expect it to fall apart like that, but I guess what was I expecting, right? Just like how much that turns in there. That's really annoying. And then this goes in here. All right, come on. There we go. This needs to be nice and tight or else this key switch won't work very well. There we go. Yep, it works fine now. But yep, so this will be a future wiring video. Go ahead and move this. Yeah, elevator buttons are interesting, especially these little guys here. This little Schindler button. These are pretty cool. I like how they have the modular system. We've got the little wiring diagrams on the side. And we've got the little bulb in here. Here's the button content. I've done a video about these already, so if you want to see more info, just check out the video. But what? Wait, whoa, 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 whoa. What is this? That's different. That's like, that is very unnecessary. That is unnecessary to hold that in like that. That's really unnecessary. This one's different. I mean, it's easy to take off. You just gotta gently pry this off. But I mean, what in the world? This one's different than the others. I don't want to take this off. You know what? We're not going to take that off. I was going to take it off and clean this little ring here, but I don't think we're going to because I I think that'll result in a disaster, and we don't want to do that. These buttons are too rare to just go tampering with them like that. Because I'll show you. So you see that big metal thing on there, right? This one should be different here. This one has a C board. So look, it's just this. That comes out. That comes out. And then that comes out. I mean, I don't get that, but okay. I already restored this panel a little bit. I realized I probably should have waited for my video, but whatever. I don't care. Yeah, I don't know what's wrong with it. Either that or that's an older button and they used a different design. I'm not really sure. Yeah, I'll do a video of any elevator button that I get. I mean, I think I'm going to have someone sending me, oh, I need to remind him, but someone is going to be sending me an Otis Touch button to work with and a some Hotn indicator. So someone's going to be sending me that. So I'll be doing a video on that. Hey, Jared. Oh, I put the button in. Oh, well. But I don't have the key with me right now to turn this on. Actually, yes, I do. It's right over here. Oh, no. There we go. No, they are not selling the Hotn indicator. It's Schindler Hotn, actually. It's not actually Hotn. It's Schindler Hotn, but we've got this little key here. But yeah. That's the key. And we'll go ahead because, actually, let's look at this. At this point, we're just showing off elevator buttons. I'm probably going to head off here pretty soon, but I know you guys like to hang out. I do have some stuff I need to do, but this is the mobile victory bell, which I may actually take the bell off. It's 28 volts, but yeah. What's interesting is the lights on this indicator are all individual bulbs that go through, and they're these little things that are in here. It's quite an interesting fixture. So you have your common. This would light up your down, and this would light up your up, which they're all like stuck together now. So this would light up your up. This would light up your down. This would be your common wire, and yeah, that's pretty much how it's wired. But yeah. Dover VR lantern. This actually was given to me by Midwest Elevator. So that was very nice of them. I wonder what building this came off of, because it obviously had to come out of something in St. Louis. I just don't know what, though. I wonder what it came off of. I wonder if it's something I've ever been on. But I think that's pretty cool. So that was nice of them to give me that. But yeah. All right, but like I was saying before, I've been on here for a while. We've got our new janky tripod mount holder thing. Let me take it off, actually. I don't want to break it already. There we go. But yep. So yeah, those CJ screwdrivers are probably some of the most useful ones I've ever owned. Tom gave me 2 of them, and I've used them for like everything. But all right, guys, so I am going to head off. I'm probably going to eat something. I got some other stuff I got to do. There is a new video on my channel up. A nice Schindler HT, if you guys want to watch that. That's now up. There is a bonus video at 5 tonight, so that will be a thing as well. But I hope you guys, thanks for hanging out, and hope you guys enjoyed this. But yep. All right, well, I'll talk to you guys later. Hope you enjoyed. But yeah, we have a new, be sure there's a featured video, but there it is right there. The Schindler hydraulic elevator. Go check it out.